What is this? It's kinda late. Oh, my body starts to shiver. Worries will I'm on a high. Oh, I've never felt like this before. Got to let it go.
When you move abroad, there are some things you can't take with you. But there are some things you just can't leave behind. For international health insurance, choose Allianz Worldwide Care.
Yeah, hey everybody, this is Marty Mangello at the United States Presidential Service Center, coming to you from having served 6 presidents now, and Dr. David Evans is doing a fantastic job with the PIC TV network. Be sure to check out all the offerings on PIC TV. Go crazy, you know, hit up about 10, 20, 30, 40 channels. The more support, the more watching, the more it grows, the better it does. And it is doing good, isn't it? It's a great thing that we all need more of in this world. Thank you so much, and don't forget, think PIC TV.
Queens, what's the TV network y'all gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Woohoo! Everybody, my name is David Evans, President of PIC TV Network. We here at the Big Business Expo, and guess what? Walmart Business, we're partnershiping with Walmart with some big things with the PIC TV Network. We met so many people at this expo that it is amazing. And we come in contact with the Waltons at Walmart Business is big for the PIC TV Network. I'm excited. I want you to get excited about PIC TV Network partnershiping with the biggest company in the world. All Walmart company investors, thank you, PIC TV. Yeah, folks, PIC TV Network is here. My name is David Evans. I want to thank you for your time. Don't want to keep you long, but just give you an update on what's happening with PIC TV. We are growing. We're growing fast. We bring you our love today to mothers, all mothers around the world. Mother's Day is every day. And we want to say hello to our friends all over the world. You know, we have people popping and rocking with us: Brazil, France, Colombia, Mexico, Panama, Paris, Peru, Argentina, Egypt, Canada, Ireland, West Africa, United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, United States. That means you. Through this device called Roku, R-O-K-U. This is the secret weapon, folks, to us reaching people around the world. And we are on America's #1 streaming network in the world. See that? We're on the America's #1 streaming platform, which is Roku. This is big, folks. So we're in Airbnbs, hotels, bars, restaurants, churches, clubs, nail salons, everywhere there's a Roku TV, a Roku stick, we are already there. That means 70 million people have the product. That means we're in 70 million locations. Hey, we may be in your home right now. If you have your Roku TV, you're in the right place at the right time. But tell somebody else, go to the search bar, boom, put in the PIC TV Network, and you have our channels popping on. But I want to get into a special events that we were able to get media coverage for. We were able to be a part of the Walk to End Homelessness in Washington, D.C. I want to give a shout out to my wonderful wife. And while we were there, we met some wonderful people, Vice President of Delta Airlines. We met some people who were a part of the Housing is a Human Rights team leaders. We signed up and we met some great people. Kristen Nunn, the president organization for women. We met Will. He's a Montgomery County council member. We're going to see him on the screen in a few minutes. We met some other great people who came on PIC TV Network. Joel, he's campaign director to bring America home again. We met Michael King. He's executive director of Mass Alliance of HUD Housing. And, you know, I used to work for United States Housing and Urban Development in Washington, D.C. HUD. That's always been a part of my life. We met some great people down at the District Great event. It was amazing. I was there. PIC TV Network was there. We had a lot of media coverage. And we're going to show you that media coverage. First of all, we're going to show you the walk that we did downtown in Washington, D.C. to end homelessness. And this was amazing. It was cloudy. It was a little drizzling. I prayed, I said, God, stop the rain, bring out the sunshine. And God did. God stopped the rain. Sun came out. We were able to celebrate the walk to end homelessness. And there was about 400 or 500 people there. We're going to show you that footage. And also we're going to show you the special event that I was blessed to attend to represent PIC TV Network at the Housing is a Human Rights conference. It was amazing. We were at the St. Gregory's Hotel, 2033 M Street in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. It was a 5-hour event, and it was worth every moment. I met some key people. We're going to show you on the screen some of the footage of the great people I met. This is special, folks. This is big. For those who are watching on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, the PIC TV Network, tweet in on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, PIC TV Network Channel 1000, Twitch. We want you to check us out. This is a huge, huge, huge media coverage presentation that we're going to show you today on PIC TV Network. So let's get into it. Let's look at some special highlights of PIC TV Network special media coverage that we did. And we're going to open up with the walk. You're going to see us getting this footage from great people who are walking, and it was really, really good. Let's go to downtown Washington, D.C.
PIC TV, folks. Big Far Network. Let's get it.
Do you guys practice walking backwards?
Yeah, my legs so big, man. I'm like a giraffe. I can't wear them.
Awkward pricks in a second, so please be careful. I don't want you to fall.
Thank you so much.
Carly, track 12. There's some more stuff back there. Okay. We're going to make a right here. Not here, not here. Sorry, I wasn't clear. That's on me.
Oh, wow. Let's go, everybody. This is huge. PIC TV right here, folks. Everybody's walking, having a good time. Look at this. The walk to end homelessness. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. PIC TV. Some good calls, right? Yay! No rain, no rain. PIC TV. It's wonderful, everybody. Thumbs up, good times. Let's go, everybody. Hey. Yes. Let's go, good times. PIC TV up in the house, y'all. Media covers PIC TV Network. Big walk to end homelessness. PIC TV in the house. All right, there you go. PIC TV. Big walk to end homelessness, everybody. PIC TV in the house. Pick TV. Yeah, there you go. Got a traffic jam up there, you guys. I gotta give you my card, boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get together, man. Yeah, man. Pick TV.
All right, man, cool.
Okay. We here, y'all. Pick TV in the house, media coverage. It's big, folks. Oh, go ahead, dance for me. Go ahead, go ahead. Hey. Lady Evans, you the last one. She up there laughing, Miss Evans. Tell everybody what you love about this. You helped me to be here.
Volunteer with them, we do coaching for their emerging leaders. We put on career seminars for them, and we, we're always giving into this cause. We have family members that have been homeless, so we certainly have homelessness as part of our mission in life. So thank you, Friendship Place, for another opportunity to be a part of this wonderful occasion. Peace out.
Yeah.
Wow, that was amazing, folks. That was the media coverage we had downtown Washington, D.C. Pick TV Network, we were there. The only television network there doing this media coverage, and it was amazing. The walk to end homelessness was great, folks. Let's look at some more footage. Those who are watching right now, thank you for your time. Those who are watching on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, Amazon Live. Thank you, Breaking Live. Let me get that right, Breaking Live with David Evans here today. Yeah, so this was an amazing walk. A lot of people, wow, it made a difference. And this is an every year event. This was our second year going, and I was blessed again to meet the Vice President of Delta Airlines, wonderful young lady, Easy Street. We're gonna show you that footage too. Let's go into some special people who were there that I was blessed to meet. This was really, really beautiful. Let's see if we can get Easy Street. This brother, one of the greatest DJs of all time.
See, how you feel serving the people once again, man?
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. God blessed me with the opportunity to be a part of this, Friendship Place, and the walk to home in homelessness has been something that's been dear to me for a very long time, man. And whatever I could do to be of service, man, I'm gonna be able to do it until I take my last breath.
Man, I remember I was here last year hearing you popping and spinning, man. And I came back, man. You did it again, boss.
Thanks for having me, man.
God is good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, boss.
That was Easy Street, y'all. He was, wow, the brother was spinning like crazy on the DJ, and also had a chance to meet the great and awesome Vice President of Delta Airlines. Watch this.
Yeah, I got you. Heather from the Delta Airline, folks. This is her right here. She's gonna be coming out conference, right, Heather?
I'm hoping to, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got you. Heather from the Delta Airline, folks. This is her right here. She's gonna be coming out conference, right, Heather?
I'm hoping to, that's
Marjorie, welcome back, everybody. Scarlett, is that I see you over there? Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Please, we have plenty of food and water, bananas, granola bars. Take them. Welcome back.
We got Pick TV Network here.
All right. We have Pick TV Network here. Taking some pictures, taking some video. Sean's here with his crew. Hello. Food and water. We got food, water, bananas, granola bars over there. Take some, courtesy of Whiteman's. We got plenty left. Please take. Please take. Everybody. I see the crowd coming up there.
You made it.
Guys. Seriously, we got food and some water left over there. Grab a bottle of water or something over there.
This was amazing. It was a walk to end homelessness. big. So while we were there at the Walk to End Homelessness in Washington, D.C. in the DMV, we were also blessed to meet some great people who were a part of the housing. The housing is a human right. These people invited me to come to the event Sunday at the housing is a human right. Yeah, it was a conference going on, and I didn't know it was going to be panelists there from all over the country. And the subject matter was so good, how to get low income, because there's a lot of people who don't have a lot of money for housing, and you know the prices keep going up for rent. And I had a chance to meet the moderator who did this great event, had an interview with him, had an interview with some great people at the St. Gregory's Hotel in Washington, D.C. on M Street downtown, right near the White House, right near the Capitol, in the heart of the city. It was raining, but I had to go anyway. This event was so good, and the fellowship was nice. I met a lot of great people, and some of them are going to come on to PIC TV Network to do a special interview. So let's go into these presentations. So we just showed you segments, media coverage from the Walk to End Homelessness, and this was a special invite that I received from one of the key persons at this event. Housing is a human right. Had a chance to go to this event, meet some key people, and do some PIC TV Network media coverage. So let's go right now. Check this out.
Everybody, this is PIC TV Network special interview with Charles today. We're downtown in Washington, D.C. Tell us about this event, Charles.
First, let me say I'm glad to be here on PIC TV. This is great. I'm glad to see that you all are out here supporting the community. And that's what this event was about today, supporting the community, and especially the need for affordable housing. The panel that I was able to moderate was about all the local organizing that's happening, not just in the big cities, but on the coast. We heard from St. Paul, we heard about what they're doing in Chicago, what they were doing in Pasadena, California, what they're doing in the Bay Area, everywhere. And the theme is, you know, we have to keep fighting. There's too many forces out there, too many developers, too many political interests that are trying to make it too difficult to solve the one thing that we keep saying: the rent is too damn high. So what we did is we heard from organizers about what we can do to be the leaders in our community to make sure we can affect the change that's needed. This is a great event, and again, glad that PIC TV's here covering it.
You did great.
So that wasn't the brother who was moderating. That was a blessing for him to take time out as he was rushing to another event, to take time out to talk to us about PIC TV Network, what this event was all about. Now let's go hear from some of the panelists on this event.
Because we helped bring the two groups together that then worked with Ilhan Omar's office to write the bill for universal student debt cancellation. That's 2019, a few months into the year. A few months later, Sanders adopts it as part of his platform, then Warren does, and we got real movement. Okay, so things can happen fast. By the way, I'm a little suspicious about so many Democrats in the party signing on to what Michael referred to, in part because of the pandemic environment. Right, so, but nonetheless, with student debt cancellation versus homelessness and rent control and housing stock and affordable housing, here's the thing about student debt cancellation: relatively weak corporate opposition to it. Most of that debt's held by the federal government. So we have a massive, super wealthy set of people we're going up against. So a much harder lift than that, but it can happen quick. And the latent superpower of the progressive and a transformative political progressive movement in this country are America's youth. And it's absolutely essential that we, as progressive Democrats and PDA, with our allies and other progressive organizations, make sure that housing as a human right is anchored as part of the contemporary progressive agenda. Right? And by the way, so we're in a week right now where Bernie Sanders basically announced he's stepping back from maybe the level of national leadership that he's had in that movement. But we have to anchor housing as a human right. And I think the youth of America right now, young people 30 and under, 40 and under, but all the way down to just coming of age politically at 13 and 14, understand housing costs and homelessness It's a societal crisis of the first order. We have to anchor this as an issue as part of the whole progressive platform, and I think we can start to gain momentum. Hopefully it can be as quick as student debt, but that's a hope. We got to work for it. Thanks.
We have both Susie and Michael and also Christian, so you guys can battle it out there around it.
You cannot underestimate how diabolical corporate developers are and their allies. They have billions of dollars. So when we ran 2 rent control initiatives in California. The last one, we spent about $30 million on that. They spent over $100 million, and they made it very clear that they will spend whatever it takes to defeat rent control in California. And California's pretty big, so to run anything statewide costs a lot of money. But this is what they do. And what they do is they know that people genuinely want to help renters who are voters. We just ran a poll, 75% support rent control in California. So what they do is they buy up a lot of television ads, and they, get the newspapers to run, opinions and op-eds and, all kinds of things, the editorials, and they will basically say it's bad for renters, and they will confuse renters in the state. So, organizing community by community in California, I'm sure that's needed. That is a really hard lift up for a state that big. So, it's more, profits over people with these corporate developers. And like I said before, we need influencers, we need, celebrities, we need people with big bullhorns who can say, hey, I'm behind this initiative because I support rent control. And to put, their face to that, to that movement, because without it, people are just getting confused.
I just want to go back a little bit. We need to say that homelessness is not an incurable problem. There is a solution. We didn't always have a homeless crisis, so it means that obviously there was a time at which...
Wow, I was in this event for 5 hours, and it was so good because I was sitting at the table with great people. Will, who is a county councilman, an author, Montgomery County representative. I met representatives from the former State House. He was there. I met some great people who, Joel, the campaign director for Bring America Home now. Great people, the Progressive Democrat of America, Alan, she was there. It was so many great people there, people who represent United for Stabilizing Housing, Donald Whitehead, the National Coalition for the Homeless. These people were all there at this great event. Christina was there, the president of the National Organization for Women. And there were many others who were representatives who came. And I was thanking God for PIC TV Network for allowing us to be with these panelists from across the nation. It was huge. I met Mr. Wilson, Mr. Hope. We met people who were, again, from the Housing Justice Center. Mark was there from the Housing Justice Advisory Board. Matthew from the Lighthouse Community Center. It was so many great people there. People from Oakland, California was represented. North Carolina was there. We had people from Pasadena, California. I met great people there. Miss Ann was there, White. Again, so many people. City councilmen were there. People from Texas. The moderators did an awesome job. The executive director of Alliance for Housing Solutions, the former executive director of Arlington. There was just so many great people there. I was just like amazed to meet them, to be with them, to talk with them. And this is one of the great officials I met. Will was amazing. Watch this.
Everybody, Pick TV Network here. Today we have a special interview today, up close and personal with Councilman Will. Councilman Will, tell us why it was so important for you to come and talk about affordable housing with the homeless and what you're going to do in your position.
Well, because look, housing is a human right, as this conference is about. And if you're not stable in your housing, everything else is at risk. Your educational opportunity, your economic opportunity, your health. And so what we've been doing in Maryland and in Montgomery County is trying to make sure people are stable in their housing by producing more housing, by protecting renters, by preserving existing affordable housing. And I wanted to come by and encourage folks that are doing that across the country, but also tell them about our efforts so that we can partner.
Let's talk about your positioning in your book too.
Yeah, so I wrote a book, My 7 Black Fathers, which is a memoir about these mentors, these fathers, these men who literally saved my life. And I grew up in very low-income community, single mom for most of my early life, and we bounced around from apartment to apartment, in large part because of the quality and affordability. But these mentors kind of in this community were part of the village that helped raise me, but for them, I wouldn't be here today. And it's really a testament to how every one of our young people, everyone in our community should have opportunity. And housing is a core to that. That's a critical component. If you're not in a stable housing, you bounce from school to school. I went from 5 schools between K and 8th grade. That's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your learning. So we have to have that as a cornerstone. And for too many, including in my county, it's too unaffordable and too inaccessible, which leads to homelessness, eviction. 60% of the people homeless in my county are African American. 80% of the families experiencing homelessness are African American. That's unacceptable in one of the wealthiest counties, wealthiest states, and the wealthiest nation in the history of the world. And we can do better.
Wow, we're proud of you. You coming on what network to do your special?
The Pick TV Network. Check it out, and appreciate all y'all are doing to lift up important voices.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was big, you know, to have the city councilman on representing Montgomery County, and to have us to interview him was amazing, folks. I just feel so honored and blessed to be in the setting with people who are movers and shakers and doing things to help affordable housing. You heard the numbers that they talked about, millions of dollars that they invested in. And we're so excited about being in settings like this. I had a chance to meet some other great people. This man from Lynchburg, Virginia, he builds homes. I was so moved by his words that he's excited about sharing and doing something on our network, a spotlight interview, and hopefully we can turn this into a channel. Watch this.
Pick TV Network here, special interview with Finney Matthews, Lynchburg, Virginia. Finney, you were a part of a big panel today and trying to help to have affordable housing. You're on Pick TV. Talk about what that meant to you today.
Well, you know, today's gathering was definitely an eye-opener in different areas where we are addressing, you know, the housing matter. But of course, our main focus always has been how do we get people into a safe and affordable home. Now, of course, you know, we talked a lot about rental and how do we control rental properties and all that. But I truly believe that we need to take it to the next level, which is helping people to get into home ownership. So our organization, the Lighthouse Community Center, is focused on getting families into home ownership by helping them go through the process of getting into the program that we put together, which has been around under a community land trust. And it's something that's been around since the 1960s. And there's over 300 community land trusts around the nation. And we are using that model as a way to helping families to be able to have the affordability. And we are working with local banks who do support the financing with 100% financing for families and individuals. So we believe, you know, such an approach would be a great support to the work that the housing initiative is being done.
Yeah, Finney, I heard you talking about the way you did that in the model in Lynchburg. Talk about
the houses that you built, the way that you did it, but the funding and as far as the property aspect, how you went through the steps.
Sure. So, we are a Lighthouse Community Center. We've been around for the last 20 years, and our goal always has been how do we find ways in helping somebody from instability to independence, homelessness to home ownership, and it's a process of taking people from where they are to their success. And through the process, we get to learn, understand where they're at from a family, individual, what brought them to the situation that they're in. But including today, we are dealing with people who are below, even right now, the housing market has gone way out of reach for even the middle class. So we are in a stage now that we have to find ways of resolutions and approach that could help families to get into a home. So under this community land trust model, we are able to reduce the cost of the house because when you buy this house, you're only buying the house, not the land that sits on the house. So again, it reduces the cost in that regard. We are also building energy efficient homes. So we are helping a family to reduce their utility costs by 30 to 40% on a monthly basis. Again, a huge savings for a family based on like a conventional house versus the Rockon technology house, which is fireproof, hurricane proof, mold proof, and it would last for hundreds and hundreds of years, and it's built to last. It's solid, and we use steel construction. So it's a steel frame house. So again, it's something that's going to last for the long time. So our goal is to build sustainable, energy efficient homes for families at a cost that is affordable for them, and they'll be able to get into it, and it'll be generational wealth that they could build for those individuals.
Wow, thank you, Finney. And what's the TV network you're going to be telling everybody about? The TV network.
The PIC TV network. Yes, look forward to it.
Thank you, Pick TV.
Yes, Pick TV.
Thank you. Yeah, it was amazing, folks. When I met Finney at this event, it was big. The housing, affordable rent control, and controlled homelessness conference in Washington, D.C. was awesome. I was there, and it was amazing. Had a chance to interview folks, get media coverage, and felt so beautiful. The 5 hours that we there felt like 5 minutes. The panelists was awesome. The information was great. The people that I talked to was just so down to earth. It was an amazing opportunity to be in a setting where the people's lives are going to be affected. And I met the former Secretary of State from North Carolina, and I talked with him. This is a special interview today with one of the panelists today. Can you tell us what your name is, sir?
My name's Robert Wilson. I'm from North Carolina, originally from a little town called Wilson. And I live in Cary, been there for about 30 years.
Well, I know the late, great Harold Ivy Williams from Wilson, North Carolina, and some other people from down south, down that way. So let's talk about today, being on the panel today, talking about housing, and you said something about the next 10 years we're in trouble.
We're in very serious trouble. And the reason I say we're going to be in very serious trouble is we're going to see movement in this country unlike anything we've seen in our lifetime, because the world has not taken seriously climate change. Climate change is going to produce mass movement of people, large clumps of people moving because it is too hot in their country to try to live or be able to raise enough food where they can eat. So you're going to see people moving from different hot regions in the world because they cannot live there anymore to try to find a place to live. And everybody's going to try to come to that shining star on the hill, that place called America. And we can ill afford to take in a mass number of people without having planned for that. And right now there is no planning for mass movement of people.
Wow, you know, this was the first time in, wow, I'm 60 years old. It did not snow in Washington, D.C. for the whole winter. I didn't even have to pull out the sand or the snow shovel for the whole winter. And you attribute that to something's going on.
Climate change. And climate change is real. And that's the thing that people around the world have not taken seriously. You know, except for those places there that you have now seen an increase in the hot temperatures that they are seeing and in the storms that they are seeing. And we're seeing some of that here in the United States. When you have a storm that you can see from Miami all the way to Boston, we've never seen one storm be that large ever. We're now seeing those types of behavior. We're seeing flooding unlike anything we've ever seen before. And we are not prepared. We're thinking that this is a one-time event, but this is going to be a reoccurring event.
Wow. And talk about, again, wow, this was the former Secretary of State, Robert Wilson. This was amazing. His interview, and we have another part 2 of his interview, was just amazing to sit down and talk with him and to hear the information he was providing with us. Was just amazing. You know, I was just honored to be in his presence, you know, and to hear him speak, you know, felt so, it was such a privilege to see him on a panel talking, and then to bring him on PIC TV Network to do a short interview. And we have a part 2 to that interview too, which is amazing. I also met some great people who were at the event. This man was so down to earth. He was a special man of faith and a young brother. This was his first time coming on TV. Matter of fact, he worked at the hotel. Check this out. Hey everybody, PIC TV Network here. We live and up close and personal with my man Damaris. We here at the Gregory Hotel, DC. Man, tell everybody, man, what you love about this hotel.
So what I love about this hotel is that, so we are a 4-star luxury hotel. With that being said, we have a lot of international travelers.
Yeah.
So I would say my favorite part about the hotel is like seeing all the different types of cultures and people that come in. Right. And still get to enjoy our food. Because then you kind of realize that like food is one of those things that it brings people together no matter what part of the world they're from, you know. Right. We have people from Tunisia, Morocco, all kinds of different places coming here and enjoy the French food. So.
Any stars come through here, you see?
Fran Drescher was here last night. Woohoo! So she's a regular. She's here pretty often. Rosario Dawson was actually in the hotel this weekend as well. And we had one other lady, I believe she played Carol in The Walking Dead. Woo. She was here as well this weekend. So
name me the biggest star you ever seen, though.
The biggest star
I've ever seen. Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yeah, mine was Michael Jordan. He was walking down here with Patrick Ewing. That was a long time ago in the 90s. Man.
Nah, I was born in 95, so. The biggest star I've seen, I'd probably say like, I met D.L. Hughley one time. Woo! Yeah, I was managing this restaurant, Tyson's Corner, and we were getting ready to close, and he walked in with his entourage. I guess he was doing a show somewhere nearby. And no one knew who he was, but I did. And so they were trying to like not let him in. And I was like, bro, this deal, like we have to like shake the man's hand and everything. He was a real cool guy. So that's probably the biggest star that I've ever met.
Oh man, he did a commercial for us, man.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah,
cool,
it's
awesome.
Cool people. Hey y'all, this is my man right here, y'all. If you're downtown DC, you gotta stop by his restaurant, man. I love your food too, though.
I appreciate it, man. It's my chef Frank Morales. He's been in the business like almost 30 years. And basically his take on the food is classic French with a twist. Right. So try to bring something new to it.
Hey, you got to give a shout out to some kids on Mother's Day popping up, man. Come on, man. You talk to the world.
The world.
Give a shout out to your kids, man. Mom.
I ain't got no kids.
Oh, you ain't got no,
I ain't got no kids.
The outrage just popped up when the women looked at that.
Nah,
when the women saw that, man, it's like,
I'm the oldest of 5. I know how expensive children are, so you know I need to get into a different tax bracket. But shout out to my mom. You know, you're cool. Love you, Dad. When you see this, if you see it, He's gonna
The
clown
whole
me, bro.
staff, man. You gotta give us out to your staff, boss.
I don't like them people. I'm sorry. Shout out St. Gregory Hotel and everybody that works here at Ellington Park Bistro. You know, we're holding it down, so I appreciate it. Please, guys, if you see this, please come bring us some business. We need it. We have a happy hour, a lounge menu coming as well, and we're doing something special for Cinco de Mayo. So.
5-star hotel, y'all. 2033 M Street, Washington, D.C. The great.
Yes, sir. St.
That's from a man. Get his autograph, y'all, too.
Oh.
You know, Pick TV Network, you know, we make everybody feel special when they come on our network. They feel a part of the family vibe, the atmosphere is nice. So we couldn't go down to the St. Gregory Hotel, have good food and service and not let the manager say something. So he was so excited, his first time being on Pick TV Network. Sending a lot of love out to my main man down there. And again, yeah, this was a special interview we had on Pick TV Network with some big guests. Now, those who are watching, we're going to show you again some more footage. We've seen some great organizations participating. I want to give a shout out to the Hope Center. I want to give a shout out to the Housing, the Human Rights team. I want to give a shout out to Build Affordable Faster. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Housing Justice Center, ADA, there's so many people, the National Coalition for the Homeless, all these organizations that was coming together to do some great things, and also Pick TV Network doing the media coverage. I want to go back into the interview again with the former Secretary, the Assistant Secretary of State from North Carolina. I want to bring him back up again once again. This is big. This is an interview that we had with some people at a special event in Washington, D.C., where I was blessed to be able to do media coverage for Pick TV Network and talk to some wonderful, great people. And again, let's go back to this interview with this former Assistant Secretary of State. Again,
this is a special interview today with one of the panelists today. Can you tell us what your name is, sir?
My name's Robert Wilson. I'm from North Carolina, originally from a little town called Wilson. And I live in Cary, been there for about 30 years.
Well, I know the late, great Harold Ivy Williams from Wilson, North Carolina, and some other people from down south, down that way. Yeah, so let's talk about today, being on the panel today, talking about housing, and you said something about in the next 10 years we're in trouble.
We're in very serious trouble. And the reason I say we're going to be in very serious trouble is we're going to see movement in this country unlike anything we've seen in our lifetime. Because we have not, the world has not taken seriously climate change. Climate change is going to produce mass movement of people, large clumps of people moving because it is too hot in their country to try to live or be able to raise enough food where they can eat. So you're going to see people moving from different hot regions in the world because they cannot live there anymore to try to find a place to live. And everybody's going to try to come to that shining star on the hill, that place called America. And we can ill afford to take in a mass number of people without having planned for that. And right now there is no planning for mass movement of people.
Wow, you know, this was the first time in, wow, I'm 60 years old. It did not snow in Washington, D.C. for the whole winter. I didn't even have to pull out the sand or the snow shovel for the whole winter. And you attribute that to something's going on.
Climate change. And climate change is real. And that's the thing that people around the world have not taken seriously. You know, except for those places there that you have now seen an increase in the hot temperatures that they are seeing and in the storms that they are seeing. And we're seeing some of that here in the United States. When you have a storm that you can see from Miami all the way to Boston, We've never seen one storm be that large ever. We're now seeing those types of behavior. We're seeing flooding unlike anything we've ever seen before. And we are not prepared. We're thinking that this is a one-time event, but this is going to be a reoccurring event.
Wow. And talk about, again, well, this was huge. It was huge. To sit down and talk with the former Assistant Secretary of State of North Carolina. And again, he's coming on Pick TV Network. Definitely going to do an interview. We wanted to send a lot of shout out to the pop-up fans who gave us a lot of love. We've been waiting for you guys, and I know y'all been waiting to see this. Here you go.
Queens, what's the TV network y'all gonna be watching?
Pick TV Network.
Woo-hoo.
They gave me that clip, and it was amazing. You know, these wonderful, beautiful queens showed us a lot of love. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody. People are so kind when you're doing great things. It feels so wonderful. And also, again, I gotta play this repeat of a panelist, the person who was really spearheading the conference and moderating. Got to give him some.
Everybody, this is Pick TV Network special interview with Charles today. We're downtown in Washington, D.C. Tell us about this event, Charles.
First, let me say I'm glad to be here on Pick TV. This is great. I'm glad to see that you all are out here supporting the community. And that's what this event was about today, supporting the community and especially the need for affordable housing. The panel that I was able to moderate was about all the local organizing that's happening, not just in the big cities, but on the coast. We heard from St. Paul, we heard about what they're doing in Chicago, what they were doing in Pasadena, California, what they're doing in the Bay Area, everywhere. And the theme is, you know, we have to keep fighting. There's too many forces out there, too many developers, too many political interests that are trying to make it too difficult to solve the one thing that we keep saying. The rent is too damn high. So what we did is we heard from organizers about what we can do to be the leaders in our community to make sure we can affect the change that's needed. This was a great event, and again, glad that Pick TV's here covering it.
You did great.
Yeah, that was Charles. He was the man. I mean, he was the moderating up there, talking to people about the panelists, housing, affordable housing, rent control. It was amazing. Everything that was stated was so on point. You know, so I wanted to bring that to you. We got some more coverage. We're gonna show you part 2. We got some more great people that we're gonna bring to the Pick TV Network World stage. Yeah, and if you want to be on the Pick TV Network World stage, all you have to do is to get in contact with us. That's the Pick TV Network. And you know we are on Roku, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, all over the world. You can support us with a love gift on www.watchpicktv.com. You can also give a donation on our donation line. Let's support the Pick TV Network World stage and give support what we're doing. We want to go further. We want to do greater things. We need your support. You can scan the QR code right now. Those who are watching, turn your phone, put your phone on photo, scan this QR code, boom. Once you scan the QR code, it'll show you how you can give a gift to help the Pick TV Network. Your donation, your support helps us to grow. If you like to give in another form of payment, call 202-505-2837. Your donation helps. You want to be on Pick TV Network, Big World Stage? We have a place for you. We have a time for you to be on Pick TV Network. And those of you who are looking at us right now, anywhere around the world, want to say thank you once again. Scan the QR code, support this program and other programs. We're doing the hard work. Your work is easy. All you have to do is watch, look, listen, and scan. Yeah, watch, look, listen, and scan. Scan the programs. You boom, scan the QR code, support the programs on the Pick TV Network. My name is David Evans. I can't wait to show you what we're going to do with our young people this summer. We're looking to bring on 25 young kids to work this summer on our virtual summer job program. And if you want to sponsor a kid for a summer job, sponsor and adopt a kid to work on our children's programs on TV. We're going to show them how to do audio, video, lighting, all the beautiful things right here, and they're going to work from home. So those of you who can support with a donation to help us with our summer job, adoption sponsors. I need some of you right now watching me say, Dr. Evans, I'll give, I'll support. It's all about helping our youth to stay off the streets this summer, not doing crazy things this summer, but to use this time to come together and to do something positive. So with that said, PIC TV is your network. You know that we are here to serve you, the people. And yeah, the summer job, adoption sponsor, all you are the summer job, adoption sponsors, come on, call 202-505-2837, scan the QR code, give a donation. Some of you can give $25, $50, $100. Some people would give $500, $1,000. Some people may want to give $5,000, $10,000. Whatever you can give will be a great big blessing to the PIC TV network to help us to grow and expand and get our own big studio. You know, it has cameras and lights and, you know, property. We're looking to do some big things with your support. The more people scan, the more people support, our programs can do greater things. I want to say thank you for your time. My name is David Evans. QR code is right there. Thank you for already scanning it. Thank you for believing in this network and supporting this network, because we want to bring you the best. You know, so let's go. PIC TV is the place to be. I want to say thank you again to my main man, Easy Street, putting it down. And yeah, this brother was awesome.
How you feel serving the people once again, man?
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. God blessed me with the opportunity to be a part of this, you know, Friendship Place, and, you know, the walk to home, in homelessness has been something that's been dear to me for a very long time, man. And whatever I could do to be of service, man, I'm going to be able to do it until I take my last breath.
Man, I remember I was here last year hearing you popping and spinning, man. And I came back, man. You did it again, boss.
Thanks for having me, man.
God is good.
Yes, sir.